Watch this whole quick video, you won't regret it. My whole life, ISIS and Al-Qaeda were the boogeymen for all of our actions in the Middle East. These radical extreme terrorists that were horrible, evil, which I still believe they are, and all the quote-unquote conspiracy theories about them were that the United States and our allies were actually either behind them or funding them. It seemed crazy. Who would believe that? Why? We need to go avenge what they did to us. But reports have come out within the last few weeks and months that Western press doesn't seem to be reporting outside of a few Israeli publications, which is this headline: what's wrong with that? How Israel trained and armed an ISIS-linked Gazan militia. In 2017, Newsweek ran this headline: ISIS fighters regret attacking Israel and have apologized, former defense minister says. And when it comes to Al-Qaeda, even ABC News and everybody's reporting it, from Al-Qaeda to Syria's presidency, the rise of Ahmad al-Sharaa. And our Western allies seem to be thrilled with the fact that the neocon/establishment regime change in Syria happened. This is always what they wanted. They always wanted regime change, but they told you it was going to lead to democracy and a better country or whatever, building schools. In reality, it seems like they're totally fine with an Al-Qaeda guy taking over the country. So once again, for decades, we were told ISIS and Al-Qaeda were the boogeymen that we were fighting, and mainstream news has now confirmed what Tulsi Gabbard used to say on television and get yelled at for, which is the United States is funding Al-Qaeda-linked groups.
They expressed a question. They said, why is it that the United States, its allies in other countries, are providing support, are providing arms to terrorist groups like al-Nusra, Al-Qaeda, Arar al-Sham, ISIS, who are on the ground there?
An Israeli publication is admitting that Israel is funding ISIS-linked groups. So let me know in the comment section, were the quote-unquote conspiracy theorists right that these two horrible groups that the news was telling us is the reason that we're fighting wars in the Middle East for 20 years? Were we actually either working with the groups or literally behind the groups? Or do you have some sort of other explanation for why one of them currently runs Syria and the other's being funded by our greatest ally? Appreciate you. Have a good day. Thanks for listening.